and they've got some amazing things to share, some amazing innovation in blockchain, in security, and in a new ESG compliant device and phone. So in a second or two, we'll get Mr. Huang to come and join us, and he's going to be performing this presentation in Korean with a translator. So you can go to the stand afterwards and learn all about the dono and what Anex is doing. So I'd like to welcome Mr. Huang to the stage. Please come on down. And Mr. Kim Son Wang, who is going to do the translation. So gentlemen, the stage is yours. Please start. There you go. Welcome to Dubai. Over to you. I will help you with this. The on button, you can take this. Okay, gentlemen, the floor is yours.
안녕하세요. ANX 코리아 대표 황은영입니다. 반갑습니다.
It's a pleasure to meet you, distinguished guests from home and abroad. I am Eun-yeon Hwang,
Kim.
CEO of Anex Korea. and
Kim,
it's an
hold the
honor-
microphone closer to your mouth.
Oh, sorry.
Please speak, and don't be shy to shout.
Okay.
Dubai's a big place.
Sorry for inconvenience. It's an honor for our company and affiliates to participate in GTEx.
좀 될 것 같아요. 한국에서 오신 분들이 있는데 간단하게 한 5분 정도 스피치를 하고 PT 발표를 하겠습니다.
So 5 minutes of introduction and the coming PT presentation.
해안가가 멋진 이곳 두바이에 올 때마다 한국의 대표적인 부산이 자연스럽게 생각납니다.
Every time I visit Dubai, where the beach is so beautiful, it reminds me of Busan, a classic example of Korea's waterfront city.
실제로는 두바이시는 부산시하고 자매결연을 맺었고 중동 지역에서는 첫 번째로 도시이기도 합니다.
In fact, Dubai is also the first city in the Middle East to form a sisterhood relationship with Busan.
한국에서 서울 다음으로 두 번째로 큰 도시인 부산은 미래 성장 동력을 확보하기 위해 블록체인 생태계를 구축하는 통한 글로벌 허브 도시로 도약하기에 비전을 제시했습니다.
As the second largest city in Korea after Seoul, Busan has the vision to become a global hub city by building a blockchain ecosystem to secure future growth engines.
부산은 블록체인 규제 자유 특구로 특구 지정 사업으로 크게 디지털 바우처, 물류, 관광, 공공안전 분야로 지정을 했고 추가로 금융과 의료를 폭넓게 범위를 넓혀가고 있습니다.
As a result, Busan was designated as a blockchain zone free from regulations and actively fosters related industries. Within a special zone for designated projects, primary industries include digital vouchers, logistics, tourism, and public safety. Busan plans to extend to areas such as finance, medical care, and data use as well.
두바이 또한 글로벌 디지털 세상을 위해 가감하게 비과세 정책으로 각광받는 자유무역 특구인 DMCC는 블록체인 크립토 센터를 별도로 마련해서 전 세계 가상자산 거래소와 블록체인 기술 업체인 두바이의 본사를 이전시키고 신규 진출을 하고 위해 블록체인 관련 기업으로 제공하면서 허브로 급부상하고 있습니다.
Dubai as well. The Dubai Commodity Exchange, DMCC, a free trade zone that is under the spotlight for its bold tax-free policy, set up a separate blockchain crypto center. Now that many virtual asset exchanges and blockchain technology companies worldwide are either relocating their headquarters to Dubai or entering new markets, DMCC is rapidly emerging as a global hub of industry.
이렇게 크립토 메카의 지위를 굳건히 하고 있는 두바이와 부산이 가진 용광로와 같이 협력을 한다면 용광로처럼 기대 이상으로 시너지 효과가 폭발할 거라고 보고 있습니다.
If we connect Dubai, which is solidifying its status as a crypto mecca, with Busan's furnace-like potential, won't we experience as an explosive synergy?
저희는 반드시 그렇게 되리라 믿고 있으며 두 아름다운 도시 사이에서 시공을 초월해 블록체인 벨트를 형성하는 데 일조하고 싶다는 포부를 갖게 되었습니다.
We firmly believe that we will. We are also ambitious to help build a blockchain belt that transcends time between two beautiful cities.
포부만 가지고 기대를 품을 수는 없겠지요.
But we can pin our hopes on aspirations alone, can we?
Anex 코리아는 일반인들에게 아주 생소하고 블록체인에 가장 친숙한 디바이스를 구현하였고 어쩌면 누구나 쉽게 떠올릴 수 있는 발상이지만 누군가는 이미 실행했을 거라고 사업일 수도 있었지만
Anex Korea embodied an idea of ours, which is materializing blockchain into a familiar device. This may not sound new or fresh, and someone else might be already running a related business.
그러한 고민과 노력 끝에 탄생한 도노폰을 여러분께 두바이에서 소개하게 돼서 감개무량합니다.
After strenuous effort and struggles, I'm now deeply honored and grateful to present Donopons to you.
요즘 스마트폰은 안 가지고 있는 사람이 보기 드뭅니다. 이제까지 나온 무수한 스마트폰의 디자인과 기능 경쟁을 바라보는 저희 시선은 조금 다르게 접근했습니다.
It's rare to see people who do not own smartphones these days. Yet, our perspective on the ongoing competition of smartphone features and their numerous designs is quite different from others.
도노폰은 친환경 소재의 액정 유리를 사용하기 때문에 사용자가 직접 교체하고 기술의 특허로 소비자의 소유권을 보장하였으며 나만의 맞춤형 디자인을 통해 디자인을 확대하였습니다. 또한 해킹되지 않는 암호화 통신과 분산 저장 클라우드 방식으로 철저한 보안을 유지할 수 있으며 이러한 블록체인 기술을 기반으로 움직이는 보상 시스템의 M2E 폰을 만들었습니다.
Donopon has a patented technology that allows users to easily replace liquid crystal glass made of eco-friendly materials, guaranteeing consumers' right to repair and even customize their designs.
스마트폰의 스펙은 이미 상향 평준화되었고 의미 없는 스펙으로 소비자에게 부담을 가중시키고 있습니다.
The specifications of smartphones have already been leveled up, and meaningless competition for specification only adds to the burden of consumers.
도노폰은 일반적인 사용에 불편함이 없이 강력한 기능으로 친환경적이고 블록체인의 철학을 구현하여 스마트폰의 한 단계가 진화된 ESG 하이퍼폰 도노라고 부르게 되었습니다.
Donopon embodies the philosophy of eco-friendliness and blockchain with specification and functions that are useful but powerful. We call it ESG Hyperphone Dono, which was evolved one step further from existing smartphones.
ESG 하이퍼폰 도노는 차별화된 특장점으로 IoT 세상에 스마트 리모트 시대를 선도할 것입니다.
ESG Hyperphone Dono will lead the smart remote era at the center of IoT with its distinguishing features.
그리고 부산과 두바이 간의 블록체인 벨트를 잇는 다리가 되어 팬데믹 시대에 미쳐 준비하지 못했던 코로나를 대응했던 것처럼 한 두바이 한국이 선도적으로 미래 디지털 자산을 활발하게 움직일 수 있도록 사이버 안전지대를 민간과 정부가 함께 앞장서서 구축하는 데 앞장서려고 합니다.
And we wish to fulfill our duty as a great communication bridge connecting the blockchain belt between Busan and Dubai through the lessons of corona reactions even without proper preparations. would like to build up the cyber safety zone one step ahead in the level of government, industry, for the active movement of future digital access between Korea, Dubai, and Dubai, Korea in advance.
한국에서는 국가 사이버 안전 연합회라는 민간 협회에서 전문가들과 함께 몇 년 전부터 준비해 왔고 더 나아가 두바이와 함께 UAE, 이슬람 국가, 아시아를 넘어 글로벌 사이버 안전지대를 함께 두바이로부터 스타트를 하고자 합니다.
Donopon is making the global debut in Dubai after several years of preparations in Korea with experts in National Cyber Safety Association, a step forward, a leading global cyber safety zone by government and industry, expanding it to UAE, Middle East countries, Asia and beyond.
현재 Anex 코리아는 두바이의 넥서스 월드와이드와 함께 글로벌 사이버 안전지대를 구축하기 위해 첫걸음부터 이 GTX에서 해킹되지 않는 ESG 하이폰 도너를 모빌리티 존에서 선보이게 되었습니다.
Now, ESG Hyper Dono Phone as a non-hackable in GTEx is introduced in Mobility Zone as a first step of building the global cyber safety zone under the collaboration by Anex Korea and Nexus Worldwide Dubai.
도노폰은 크게 두 가지로 소프트웨어, 하드웨어 부분을 나눌 수 있는데
The features of Donopon will be divided by two sectors of software and hardware.
첫 번째로는 해커로부터 안전하게 소통할 수 있다는 것입니다.
First, safe communication from hackers is possible.
이를 증명하기 위해서 매년 글로벌 해커톤을 진행했으며 두바이에서 5회 글로벌 해커톤의 결승전을 해커들과 함께 데브슬램에서 결승전을 3일간 진행하고 있으며 스페셜 매치로 도노폰의 기술을 해킹하는 미션이 주어졌습니다. 결과는 3일 뒤에 나올 예정입니다.
To prove it, global hackathon have been held every year. Now, as a special match, the hacking mission of Donopon is ongoing, and the result will be feasible within 3 days.
두 번째로는 기존의 삼성과 애플이 주도하는 스마트폰이 보급되면서 탄소 배출에 대한 우려를 줄일 수 있어 미래 ESG 경영 차량을 함께 한다는 것이 장점입니다.
The second, the advantage of ESG management philosophy in the future, we can decrease the CO2 emissions and we can align with Samsung, Apple's leading smartphones.
현대인의 필수품인 스마트폰을 통해 두바이와 부산, 나아가 한국과 전 세계가 블록체인으로 연결되고 탈중화의 생태계를 이룬다면 이것이야말로 혁신이 아닐까요?
Is it a real innovation if we can achieve the blockchain connection throughout the world and we can achieve decentralization and through our people's essential smartphone between Busan and Dubai and one step forward, Korea and global.
혁신이라는 단어가 요즘 너무 많이 사용되고 있지만 저는 혁신을 꿈꾼다라고 진솔하게 말하고 싶습니다.
Innovation these days is quite popular, so I want to say I dream innovation.
모호한가요?
Is it unclear?
불가능한 일을 가능한 것처럼 꾸며대는 말이 아니고요.
Maybe you can say that you saying impossible to possible.
제가 제일 좋아하는 뮤지컬인 맨 오브 라반차의 유명한 노래에 있습니다.
The favorite song in the best musical, Man of La Mancha.
이룰 수 없는 꿈을 꾸자. 돈키호테의 당신이 꾸는 꿈은 이룰 수 없는 꿈이 아니라 이룰 수 있는 꿈이라는 우리에게 격려를 해주셨습니다.
The Don Quixote say, dream impossible dream. If you cannot achieve your dream, it's not right. You can achieve your own dream in the end.
혁신은 아직 꿈일지 몰라도 그 꿈을 이루기 위한 우리의 행동은 현실입니다. 그리고 그 꿈이 현실로 이루어질 날이 얼마 남지 않았음을 온마음으로 직감합니다.
Innovation may be still in dream, but if we do something with action, it can be a real dream. And the day which we can achieve in the end, we can say we achieve our goal.
저희 ESG 하이퍼폰 도노는 두바이에서 GTEX에서 앉아 있는 여러분과 그리고 이 땅의 모든 돈키호테들과 함께 그 꿈을 이루기 위해 노력하겠습니다.
The donor phone here in Dubai GTEx, all together with you, all sitting here, and all our members and all other neighbors in the world, all the Don Quixotes like us, we will achieve the dream in the end.
끝으로 저희가 두바이와 아름다운 인연을 맺을 수 있게 아낌없이 도와주신 두바이 왕실의 세이크 아우드님이 여기 오셨는데 잠깐 인사 좀 했으면 하겠습니다.
As a last comment, we want to deeply thanks to the royal family, Mr. Farhan Kadir, and Mr. Mr. Sheikh, our royal family member. First, and Mr. Farhan Kadir, the CEO of Nexus Worldwide. Thank you for your great cooperation and support till now, and we want to thank you also to all the participants here. Thank you for the listening.
There we go. Big hand of applause. Thank you, Kim, Mr. Wang. An awesome presentation. So let us take a chance to take some pictures. So maybe we can take a few pictures before we go. Mr. Wang, you come here. You want to come? So thanks very much. Let us take a...
이사님 이쪽으로 오세요.
Kim, thank you. I'm going to introduce you in a
Thank you
second.
very much, Doctor. Thank you very much for this invitation and for this gathering. GTEx, it's really gathering the world with a big challenge. And we are here to be part of this participation, very huge number around the world. So we are with our team, we like to provide the best with our team. And thank you very much for our team. And I wish good luck for all of one. Thank you. And I'm happy to be part of your team. Thank you very much.
Kim?
지금 그 미스터 쉐이크 아와드 씨께서 지금까지 많은 공헌을 해주신 우리 저희 에이넥스 사업자님들하고요, 저희 직원들하고 그동안 많은 노력을 해서 많은 성과를 이룰 수 있어서 행복하다고 말씀을 하셨고요. 앞으로 더 나은 목표와 더 큰 성과를 이루기 위해서 함께 한 팀으로서 노력하자고 말씀하셨습니다. 감사합니다.
And I'm happy to see our partner, our friend from Korea in this GTEx here. And I had really good time when I was invited last month by our partner in Korea. And I really had good time and I felt we are doing big things in the future.
한 달 전에 저희 기억하시겠습니다만은 한국에 방문하셔서요. 실질적으로 그 한국의 도노폰 런칭도 보셨고 또 많은 멤버분들이 현장에 와주셔서 그 자리를 빛내주셔서 감사드리고 앞으로도 더 좋은 결과가 많이 있을 거라고 굳게 믿고 계십니다.
We always say thank you for our leader here in UAE, giving the facilities for all of you and all nationality. They come with different idea here and they help us to have the best. Thank you.
지금 이제 오셔가지고 보셨겠지만 두바이라는 도시는 매우 개방된 도시입니다. 그래서 많은 인종과 많은 국적을 사람들이 함께 모여서 다양한 사업을 운영하는 그런 국가이기 때문에 더 많은 기회를 창출해서 함께 누렸으면 좋겠습니다.
감사합니다.
So thank you very much. And enjoy the rest of the show. Let's make Dono a huge success here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, sir.
이 휴장 전체를 또 관람하시고요. 많은 걸 즐기다 가셨으면 좋겠습니다라고 사회자께서 말씀하셨습니다.
Now we're going to take a short break for the next presenter, and my colleague and co-moderator Alexandra is going to take over from here for the next presentation. So Alexandra, I'm going to pass this microphone to you now.
I got one.
You got it. Okay, so I'm going to pass to Alexandra for the next presentation. Over to you, Alexandra.
Thank you very much. And thank you, Domo, for being here today. Thank you, sir. All right, moving on to our next presentation on Pakistan, blockchain as a change catalyst for the world's 5th largest country. I would like to call upon our speaker, Mr. Arzish Azam, CEO of Ijad Labs. Welcome.
Hi everyone. So first of all, thank you so much. Hi everyone. Today I'm going to take you to a 15-minute journey to Pakistan. My name is Arzish Azam. I run the largest technology conference in the country. I've been advising the government on science and technology, the previous government, but we've done good work in the country, and we look forward to bringing more emerging technologies. This journey started 1 year ago. In January of this year, we invited the BSV blockchain team to Pakistan. We arranged a week full of engagements, which included meetings with the ministers, a lot of companies, banks, and engagements to kind of understand the potential that blockchain has in the country. We had an amazing closing with the president announcing the call to make the national blockchain strategy in Pakistan. We had Jimmy, Salman, and the BSV delegation there for the whole week, and they've been visiting Pakistan ever since. Why Pakistan? I go to conferences all over the world. I speak about the Pakistani technology ecosystem, the potential that we have, and I think it's much bigger than just the population. Yes, we have more than 220 million people, but what makes it more exciting is that we have a very fast internet penetration. More than 100 million are online now, and every day more and more people are coming online. We have a fast growing middle class. We have people with disposable income growing, and a lot of industries just need more time to be disrupted in this country. One of the exciting things for the blockchain ecosystem in the country is that we have the 3rd highest crypto adoption in Pakistan as ranked last year. A lot of us love crypto trading. Around 100,000 people invest in capital markets, but more than 2 million people have invested in crypto trading platforms from Pakistan. Our technology ecosystem essentially is divided into 2 categories, I would say. So one is the exciting startups that are disrupting the local economy, and international investors have started to take notice. We've got Sequoia, Tiger, we've got Kleiner Perkins investing in Pakistani startups for the first time in the past 2 years. And at the same time, we have this amazing tech talent which is produced by this array of universities, institutions, training programs. And this talent is not just building startups. They're working for international unicorns. They are going out of country. Silicon Valley hosts Pakistanis as the largest Muslim diaspora in the region. We have people working in Google, Facebook, Microsoft, some of the top companies in the world. Some of the leading investors in the whole world are from Pakistani region. We're standing here in Dubai, and Middle East 2 unicorns, which is EMPG and Kareem, are of Pakistani origins. And the Kareem effect has helped foster innovation, not just inside Pakistan, but the whole MENA region. So, we feel that Pakistan is the startup catalyst that the MENA needed, honestly. We're going to talk about some of the biggest industries and opportunities that I feel are available in Pakistan. And why it's important is because we have this large untapped market, but at the same time, there's so much innovation that still needed to be done. A lot of other countries maybe solve these issues using Web 2, but we have the opportunity to leapfrog, and that's where blockchain comes in. I can keep talking about this for days, but I'll just take a quick deep dive in some of the opportunities. So first is banking. We have 8% of the world's unbanked population, which is around 100 million people. And even very basic use cases like utility bill payment can bring like 80% of them online. use cases like wage access can bring more than, I think, 20 million people online into the financial net. And we have a massive diaspora all over the world. In the UAE, Pakistan has a very large diaspora which sends remittances. Just by digitalizing these remittances, just by bringing blockchain and emerging technologies, we can bring on board more than 4 million people. Energy has been a big challenge for us, especially with the recent flood. We have, the sector is more affected. But we feel that focusing on renewable energies, on solars, and kind of improving the efficiency of the energy ecosystem through blockchain and emerging technologies presents a huge opportunity. Real estate, when we talk about Pakistan, we look at the GDP, and it's not like a big amount. But the problem is that a lot of it is just undocumented, and a lot of it is just parked in the real estate industry. So the World Bank estimates that around 70% of the country's wealth is in real estate, which translates to around 1.5 to 2 trillion dollars. And the government has started to take notice of how technology can help bring this into the documented economy. We have the SECP working on fractional ownership, on digitalizing land records through blockchain, and a lot of other exciting initiatives. Agriculture, which is one of the biggest breadwinners for our country, around 40% of the country's labor force works in agriculture. We have a huge GDP coming from agriculture, but unfortunately, there's much to be done with supply chain improvements, with transparency, with increasing the yields, and I think this is where emerging technologies can come in. And it's not just these sectors. I think there is so much more that Pakistan has to offer, and the world is yet to see, which is the very reason that we're organizing a very large event in January, hosting more than 50,000 people to foster the conversation of how technology can reshape the future. I believe that we're living in exciting times, right? That's not an opinion, that's a fact. People are healthier, people are smarter, and more people are living under poverty than ever before. We can solve problems that normal people feel. More people are connected than ever before, and this is all because of technology. I would like to invite you to Pakistan to experience this country, the opportunity that we offer, as we host this event with only one mission, which is that technology can help save the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. For Mr. Thank you. Any questions? Any questions regarding his presentation?
Sorry, Rajesh, I got late. So, how do you think? What do you think? How Pakistan can improve really in the IT sector, especially when there is a startup bubble that is maybe busting up. So,
Can you move the mic closer?
yeah, sorry, I'm speaking first time with the mic.
It's fine.
So what do you think about the future of startup ecosystem in Pakistan? Because the bubble, maybe after airlift, things are getting worse. So, what do you exactly think?
So I think the slowdown in the global investment ecosystem has affected Pakistan as well, but it's also the we have a lot of inflation coming in, especially the recent changes, and many international companies and many investors are just waiting out this change. So that's why we feel that especially the Pakistani startup ecosystem is more slow currently. But the opportunity still stands. Sequoia just invested in D-Bank, which is a fintech company, just during this slowdown, because there's this huge population, there's this huge need to build solutions. And maybe more and more investors are realizing that, rather than investing in 15-minute grocery delivery, they should invest in startups that are solving like pressing issues,
Real
which
problems.
some of them we talked about today as well.
Yeah, exactly. So, a lot of people talking about the startup ecosystem in Pakistan, but no one is talking about this ecosystem for the software companies. So, do you have any plans for that?
Yeah, so when we talk about tech talent, we essentially categorize software houses, freelancing, remote workers, and everyone in that category. We believe that the software houses or software outsourcing opportunity that that exists in Pakistan essentially exists because we have tech talent, right? Because we have software engineers and developers, and to grow that sector and to grow the freelancing sector, and even to grow the startup sector, we need to train more and more people. During my time in the government, we suggested, and there are a lot of programs that have been launched to just train people with tech skills. The KP government is doing a fantastic job. They're going to invest 9 billion PKR into training people with tech skills.
But there are a few problems still running up in our ecosystem. There are a lot of startups who are getting funding, but no one is willing to get their work done from the local startup, local software houses. So this is a problem. Like there is no one who is actually doing a role of bridge between the startup and the software company.
Yeah, I think we need better integration with the public sector. Yes, there is this issue that a lot of projects end up going to international companies, and we need more
And the
contracts.
worst part, I being a software engineer, I have worked for multinational companies, the global companies, right? But and $1 billion startups for Saudi and for the US startups.
Wow.
But no one is looking for us from the local startup ecosystem. So that thing hurts us.
So I can connect you. You look so talented. We'd love to connect you with someone. But I think there's like in the private sector, there's so much happening. All these banks, they're investing so much. So yes, maybe at times some public offices are slow, but the private sector is really pushing the startup and tech ecosystem, and talent is very much valued.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for the questions. Are there any more questions?
Any more questions, please?
Hi, Arzish. Can you hear me? All
Yeah.
right. Okay, so my question is that, all these talks really make sense once there's a big issue of internet penetration. Like right now, Pakistan internet penetration is around 36%. So there's a big gap of, people who are not connected to the internet. So where do you see that, how in the future we can, cover this gap of internet penetration?
That's a very good question. So, even when you visit America, you go to all these places, like other than the large cities, there's a huge difference in the quality of internet. So I think the problem in Pakistan is that it's a big country geographically, and for companies to invest so much resources to put up towers and all these things, it's a big investment, right? And sometimes it just doesn't make sense to do it for like very few people. And we have organizations, government organizations that facilitate to get internet to remote places and other areas. But definitely there's room for improvement. But I think as more and more of our population is urbanized, they're like small cities and bigger cities, and then we have these mega cities, more people will come online. The penetration of 3G and 4G has improved drastically over the past 5 years. And maybe like something like Starlink can come in and help connect remote areas to the internet as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any more questions? Any more questions for Mr. Azam? Thank you, Mr. Azam, for your presentation.
Thank you so much.
See you soon. Thank you.